destroying Necron right now, and shit, he's talking to his brother as he said before, but yeah, it might be too little too late, but I think these guys might be able to stop it, but the entire economy of Necron is down, and I'm not sure he has enough money to make any more probes, which he doesn't. Oh man, this is a brilliant move by Kalikah. She's indeed taking this game, I think. He only has the one drone, the one probe left. And Kalikah's still warping things in down here. Necron hasn't found out that there's a warp prism. Nothing he has shoots up, so this warp prism will be quite safe. I mean, he does have cannons, but they're stationary. I can reach it! I can reach it! Nice. So Kalikah well and truly in control on this game. I do believe she's going to take game 2. And a Dark Shrine going in for good value. There's the drone. There's the probe transfer. Sorry, I'm a Zerg player, so I keep saying drone. If I cast more regularly, I will get better at this. I promise. Robotics Bay going down, really nailing the coffin shut for Necron. Going to just tech up to Colossus and just smoke all of these cannons, all of these bases, because the game only ends when Necron GG's or when Kalikah destroys all of his buildings that matter. Or is it all of the buildings in general? Warp Prism's having a bit of a cruise. Can't really do anything anymore. I mean, you can warp units onto this island here, but that's not really useful. I think you can actually, if you have vision, you can actually blink Stalkers from this ramp up across here, onto here, but Necron will be meeting that with a hefty bag of Zealots. So we go to the unit counting station. In fact, let's just go to the food counter station. So Kalikah not in a massive lead right now in terms of food. She is in a massive lead. I really can't see how she can lose this game in terms of the fact that Necron has just had his economy completely shattered. This is pretty much it. He only has 100 minerals, and really he's only going to be making probes for the next while, because if he makes more Zealots, that's just dumb. And Kalikah has all these expansions running well and truly in full swing, and her economy is shooting through the roof. Robotics facilities going down, more gateways going down for Kalikah, and she is in a commanding position right now. Not using those chrono boosts, but that's okay. So she's taking this probe up here. She's going to just take him down and expand on the island, which will remain untouched for a very, very long time if she leaves Necron untouched for a very, very long time. Dropping the probe, and Nexus shortly, I am sure. So we can see this is what happens. This is the production tab, everybody. So this is what happens when your economy is shattered. Necron, the red player, producing nothing. Kalikah producing Colossi, upgrading ground weapons to level 2, upgrading thermal lance, a genius upgrade for Colossus users, and charge for Zealots to make them extra effective against anything heavy or anything stationary like cannons. Necron starting to chrono out more probes down here at this expansion, but this expansion is in Kalikah's warpath. In fact, so he's starting to get back up with his probes right now. Kalikah's just massing her units, increasing her advantage, not going in for the kill shot yet, so we'll just hang back and see what happens. Here goes the expansion down here on the island. Dark Templar being warped in. Kalikah has sneakily put them up here, and they are being unopposed. There is no detection in Necron's base. This desperate photon cannon coming down, but these Dark Templar will see to that. And so down they go. They're going to just wipe out the rest of these Zealots. And Kalikah is just toying with Necron right now. She's just being cruel. She's toying with him. Necron could save himself the trouble by GGing and letting Kalikah win the game, but very adamant about... Well, if you knew that was what she was doing... Yes. Or a robotics bay to make observers, guys, if you want to make cannons to detect things, which is always good. Cannons around the mineral line, always a good thing. Cannons around here, a bad thing when you can travel like that or travel via warp prism. So, guys that are new to the game, cannons aren't the only thing. Make observers. In fact, observers are better because observers can follow them around. They're a mobile detection unit. And they're cloaked, and how sweet is that? Dark Templars going to work on Necron's tech. He's going to have no gateways and no units left at all. So what is he doing in retaliation? He's not building anything just yet, as we see the production tab. So we'll be making more pylons. Doesn't need them right now. What he needs is gateways. He needs to be making ground forces, but really, resistance is futile. So they've got some idle probes down here, and these guys are just chilling. So what they need to do now is take out Necron's expansion, as I'm sure Kalikah is now aware of. So we'll just switch to the player cams. Kalikah is aware of this expansion here. Or she saw it cooking a little while ago, so she'll be heading there soon. These Dark Templar are making sure nothing remains of Necron's filthy base. Switching back to the everyone cam now. Necron is just sitting there and sweating blood, waiting for Kalikah to come in for the kill shot. Oh, 3 Colossi coming down for Kalikah. I really want her to use those because those things are so cool. They're one of the best units of StarCraft 2. These Dark Templar are just destroying stuff because that's what they're good for. But when they get to the cannons, they're going to be shut down because they actually don't have any have much HP. They have lots of DPS, but not much HP. DPS being damage per second. So these Colossi are starting to get to work now. More coming out for Kalikah. She needs to learn Chrono. So here we go. I think that this will be GG within the next few minutes, guys. Economy coming back up. How embarrassing. What's embarrassing? I don't understand. Like the last match. Ooh! Dis. No love lost between the players. So what do we got? More Colossi. Lots more Colossi coming out. Kalikah with an indisputable amount of Colossi right now. So Kalikah's just trying to find Necron's expansions. They're just making sure. She knows about this one, as we saw by the player cams, but she's just having a look around, making sure that there is nothing at any base. This observer would be put to good use if she wants to do that sort of thing. So we're in a bit of a searching for Necron lull at the moment. Necron's finally got enough to expand to the gold. Ballsy stuff, and he needs to be ballsy, but really, there is nothing that he can do right now. Gas is not what you need, Necron. Don't make these. Kalikah's found it. Dead. Necron cancelling both of those assimilators before the Dark Templar had their way. So these 2 cannons down here, so Kalikah's found another route into Necron's final expansion. Dark Templar just making sure there's nothing down here either. She's assuming this one is heavily defended because that was the last base that she saw Necron expand to. This expansion's being left alone for now. Kalikah's minerals are huge. Gateways and Zealots. Zealots are so good. So there's nothing there, which means that he must be here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just there. So Necron, convinced that he needs geysers, with his 800 gas, that really isn't the case. What he needs is ground forces and observers. These Dark Templar are just chilling. Kalikah is going to use these Colossi to nail Necron's lid shut. So here we go. They're just overlooking Necron's base here. This cliff is going to become doom drop. And there they go. Necron will be sitting there going, oh shit. What can I do? The correct answer is nothing. I'll just kill the cannon. So now the Dark Templar are removing what is left of Necron's economy. They're heading to the cannons for defense, but it is just delaying the inevitable. Necron, tap out, man. This is painful. Kalikah is in such a... I can't even say commanding position. This is just over. GG, and that is it. Game number 2 going to Kalikah. We're tied 1-1. See you all in game number 3.